Any of you see Tyreek Hill's comments from training camp today? Okay, so he shared his mentality for the season. Quote, I want to see what it looks like when I just focus on football, on myself, and family. And then he went on to say, I feel like I haven't given the best version of Tyreek my whole entire career. And he said there's a chance to do something special. Feels like players have matured. He's matured. Even McDaniel, Coach Mike McDaniel, has matured.
You know what's funny there? That what jumps out at me, because I've gone through this obviously with different profession, but as you get older, you have these moments where you realize, yeah, you know what, this is going to require more effort on my part. That's an older player who had the most incredible talent for a while, and so he could do whatever he wants whenever he wants because he had Patrick Mahomes zinging him the ball, and he was the most talented receiver out there. All of a sudden, you get a little bit older and you go, you know what? I really need to focus on football. I need to cut out the distractions. Now, do I think he's going to cut out the distractions? I don't, just based on past record. But that sounds to me like someone who's getting older and recognizing they may be losing. And when I say losing a step, I don't mean he's a slow receiver now lumbering down the field. But that sounds like a moment where you go, this doesn't seem as easy as it once did.
It's crazy you bring up that. We interviewed CC Sabathia this morning. And he said that. He was like, man, 17 years old, I'm throwing 98. And he was like, all these old pitchers are trying to tell me, hey, work on the movement, work on the cutter, work on all this. He was like, no, I'm going to just go out and throw 98. That's what I'm going to do, and then we'll figure it out on the backside. And then if you remember later in his career, it was a big deal because he started throwing more sidearm and working the pitch count and all that stuff. Same thing. To your point, Hoch, I don't want to be pessimistic. Tyreek is 10 years in the game. He's 31 years old.
We know the track record.
Yeah, you're not going to, the police will never be called to your house again? I hope so, but you have a track record.
On his viral post-game interview last year where he said, I'm out and I got to do what's best for me. Everybody remembers, quote, in those moments, I need to be a better leader.
That's without question, but he needs to be a better leader. If you're a team leader and he's supposed to be, you can't do that.
But he's too emotional. Like that's all emotion he's talking. It's not rationale. It's emotion. It's why there's more people fighting college than Publix in Davie because grown people will look at the situation and be like, I'm good. You get college, you get all upset. Yeah. You disrespected me, and go slap somebody. Hopefully he has matured. You said the word mature. Like I hope so, but that doesn't. It took me 20 years to figure out I don't have to slap somebody if they call me a bad word.
No.
I don't trust a single thing Tyreek Hill said.
I don't either. I'm with you. I wish I did. He lost me that final game.
Yeah.
He lost me on that one. I thought that was such a Bush League way to end the season. But I get what you're saying. It's emotion. He knows the Chiefs are going on to another playoff run and probably a Super Bowl. He knows he's got to pack up his belongings once again, and he let emotion get the best of him. But I had given him the benefit of the doubt for a while, and now I just got to see it. And I hope he has a breakout season, and I hope, like you say, it's just like football, and he's out there and he's catching passes, and we're talking about a 2,000-yard season again. That's what I want. But I'm with Solana. I got to see it at this point. I just can't follow blindly.
I'm with you.
It's
Show
easy.
Me business.
I just think it's easy to uphold, that sense of that line where he's like trolling and then he's serious. Like he played that very well, and it was easy when things were going well in the first 3 years. Last year, the first true sense of adversity we saw from this team, I thought, it showed his true colors, like who he really is.
Mm-hmm.
And hope he proves me wrong, but I don't trust him.
Every year, like it was some Dallas Cowboy lineman they interviewed and they were making fun of on ESPN yesterday. What's the Dallas Cowboys going to do? We're going to win the Super Bowl. Like every team right now thinks you're going to win the Super Bowl. You're supposed to say the right thing. You've been with your parent. You've been at home with your kids. You've been back home hanging out with family. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to mature and be great this year. It sounds good, but now there's going to be, to your point, Solana, there's going to be adversity that comes up. And is he going to stand up in the middle locker room and hold everyone else accountable, including himself? I don't see it. I'm with y'all. I don't see it. I haven't seen it. I don't see it until I see it. You have to prove to me that you're that guy, not tell me you're that guy on a random Tuesday in July.
And by the way, those words, like, people hold you to that. Ask Chris Greer about his offensive line, his seemingly innocuous offensive line comments last season. Ask LeBron in the moment of celebration about not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Like, people will hold you to those words.
Who said that? You said that, huh?
Yep. The only other, like, Darren Waller was introduced today. Alec Ingold spoke. I can't imagine there's a lot of fullbacks talking across training camps in the NFL. No slight to him, but, like, come on.
They asked him, like, what do you think about the diminished expectations for this team? And he said, I don't give a bleep, but he said the actual word.
Yeah. Minkah Fitzpatrick was supposed to have his first media availability today since the trade. It got pushed back to a later date.
Let me warn y'all something about Minkah. He's not a charismatic, talking, laughing type human. He's a very serious human being.
As long as he can play defense.
All I want. Go get me 9 interceptions. I love you to death.
Yeah.